Join us now for an insight with Carl Summer.
In writing No Longer Dilly Dally, I wanted to teach children the important principle of learning how to work. I received inspiration for this story from King Solomon, who lived about 3,000 years ago. In the book of Proverbs, verses 6 to 11, he writes, "Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no captain, overseer, or ruler, provides us supplies in summer, and gathers of food in the harvest. How long will you slumber, O sluggard? When will you rise from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come on you like a prowler, and your need like an armed man." Everyone wants to be successful, but there are certain things one must do to achieve success. One of the most important principles for success is to have a good work ethic. You're persistent until the job gets done. You're not like the sluggard that always looks for the easy way out. This story clearly shows about the benefits of working first and the pitfall of doing the reverse. It's important to establish principles of success for your children. I have 5 children. I didn't live on a farm where there were all kinds of physical labor for my children to do. I raised most of my children living in New York City, in the borough of Queens. But I did find work for them by having them do various chores around the home and working on my car. Years ago, I read an interesting article in Reader's Digest about a family that had their children do all sorts of chores. The neighbors felt sorry for these poor children because of all the work they had to do. But after the children were grown, guess who became the successful ones? You're right, the ones who were trained how to work. I had a humorous event happen in our family. My first 4 children are about 2 years apart. One of my sons was assigned to clean the bathroom, and the other my office. Then I had an idea. I had them switch jobs for a day. Instantaneously, the younger of the 2 became a perfectionist. He checked on his older brother's work, cleaning my office. He did the finger test. He reached as high as he could on the top of my bookshelf and to see if that bookshelf in my study had any dust on it. Of course, his brother strongly objected to his stringent inspection. When we moved to Texas, we bought a ranch home. Now they had to mow the lawn and do various repairs around the house. They also helped me put shingles on the roof. Whatever was needed, we all helped. Did I ever pay my children for working? I never did. My belief was we're family and we help each other. I gave them allowances and rewards, but I never paid them for doing work around the home. Now 3 of my sons work for me and manage my 3 companies, allowing me to devote my energies to writing. Notice that family dilly-dally picked a place where they would have lots of fun, but family work first picked a place where they could find lots of food. They searched long and hard. These picture books are not just for children. They contain many important lessons for adults as well. When we started the business 21 years ago, we rented a building. When we decided to look for a place to move and erect our own building, what did I do? I took a map of Houston and put pins where our customers were located. I did not choose a place that was convenient for me. I chose a place that was convenient for our customers. Our company, Reliable EDM, has now grown to become the largest company of its kind west of the Mississippi River. I want to stress that family work first made time for play. It was not just work, work, work. They learned to balance work and play. I had my children do all sorts of work, but we had many family activities together. We went to parks and beaches in the summer, and in the winter we went to zoos and ice skating and sledding. I played basketball and paddleball with my children. Once a week we had family night where we had various family activities. We took family camping trips. We either camped or traveled through all 48 states. That's with a tent and a station wagon, and often with 5 children. We had lots of fun together as a family. I encourage you to have fun together as a family. If you're looking for things to do at home, feel free to go to our website for word games and puzzles that you can play together. Some may want to take issue because of Papa Workplay's refusal to help family dilly-dally because of the coming cold winter. But here is a very important concept for children to learn about sowing and reaping. Family dilly-dally was warned about the coming winter. But what did they do? They refused to listen. They only wanted to play. Winter came and finding food was difficult. As Papa Workplay explains, if we feed them, they might not ever learn to work first. Besides, if they work very hard, they will find enough food even if it gets icy cold. I strongly believe in helping the needy, but I believe it's important to learn that helping the lazy isn't really helping them. We'd solve many problems in our society if we'd follow the principle, he who doesn't work shouldn't eat. Sometimes it's best to allow the law of sowing and reaping to do the training. Family dilly-dally learned their lesson because they were allowed to suffer for their laziness. It was so effective that Family Dilly-Dally changed their name to Family Work First. As parents, we can't solve everyone's problem about laziness, but we can aim to solve our children's problems by giving them the gift of being held accountable for their actions. Parents, it's your responsibility to train your children to develop successful habits that will benefit them for their entire lives. I wish you the greatest success in making your family a work-play family.